Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today, the video that you're going to watch is going to be an overview of 2016. I recorded the video on December 30th of 2016, and I didn't upload it because I wasn't sure that I wanted to put it out for everyone to see, because part of the video, I do kind of get upset, but most of the video I'm okay, but just the part I talk about something in my life changed forever. That was a really hard moment for me, and usually when I start talking about it, period, I start getting upset. So I wanted to let you know that the video was done in 2016. It's only a week into 2017, so I don't really think that matters, but I was nervous to put that out on the internet, and now I'm kind of nervous to put that out there again because I get upset in this video too. Like the domestic violence video, I started crying a little bit in that video, and I don't want to look like a big baby, you know what I mean? I don't cry all the time, and I also wanted... I don't cry all the time, literally. Like, I recorded the domestic violence video probably almost 2 months ago. Then I recorded that video on December 30th, and I just decided that I should put it together and put it up because I think it's a really good video, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. I wanted to let you know that last year, 2016, was a really good year besides the part of my life that did change. I know that things happen in life, and that's just how it is, so we have to keep moving forward, and I really hope that you enjoy the video, and let's get into it. Hey guys, what's up? Basically, I'm going to do an overview of the year that I've had. There are a lot of great things that went on, not a whole lot of terrible things. Really, the good outweighed the bad this year. There's one thing that I wish that I could change that I can't. It's something, that cannot be changed. I will never be able to change that. It's something that will always be, and I have accepted that, but I wanted to talk about the year that I've had. I also wanted to talk about some things that I learned from this year. I'm gonna do my makeup while I'm talking about this, so I hope that doesn't bother anyone. To start off, I want to start out saying the beginning of this year turned out really horrible. January and February were really hard months for me. I was going through some really tough things. I don't really want to mention what they were, but they were things that I had to go through to get where I am right now. And it was just hard for me to get through that because I had so many obstacles along the way of getting through that. It was just rough. I had a hard time, and we'll leave it at that. But I got through January and February okay. I pretty much started working somewhere close to where I live, and that was great. Something happened with that. It wasn't negative. We went our separate ways, and then I got another job actually really close to where I live too. A few things ended up happening there, nothing bad, and I moved on. I wanted to move on. So I moved on from that job, and then I decided that I was going to start going to school. Before that, me and my boyfriend went to Wisconsin. We went to the A Billion Lives premiere. It's a documentary on vaping, but we went to that, and that was great. We had a great time there. We were there for 2 or 3 days. We took taxis around everywhere. We got to see Wisconsin. We got to stop at the Cheese Castle. We had an amazing time. So we went to that in July, and then in August we went to Hawaii. In Hawaii, we did tons of stuff. This is the beach that we're on. It's amazing, and that's the sunset. It looks so good. Oh my god, it's amazing. I don't even want to leave. Probably said that 1,000 times now, but... for my birthday, and it was just a vacation too, but it was right around my birthday, so We pretty much went for my birthday, and it was awesome. We swam with sharks, so we get to watch these people get eaten.
Yeah, I know. We get to.
I was like, look, I was moving my eyebrows like, look over there. The sun's just now coming up, so I was scared it's gonna be dark.
Watch your elbow on the sunburn.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! This wave, it's gonna turn us over. Look at that wave. That means bigger ones are coming.
No.
They're gonna turn us over. No, but seriously, it's so choppy. Choppy. So choppy. There's a bait boat or a fishing boat. We're gonna get ate. It's gonna think we're fish. It's gonna think we're bait. Look at that. They're fishing right next to us. It's gonna think we're shark bait. I hope they don't think we're bait. I said I hope they don't think we're bait.
Yeah. As long as you haven't eaten any seafood lately.
No. I don't think we have.
Yeah, like-
I ate shrimp 2 days ago.
Ooh, that ain't good.
Really?
Might have had enough time to process out.
Okay, I hope so. Really
Just
hope.
don't pee.
Don't pee in the water?
In the water.
Okay, I'll hold it. I wouldn't pee.
If you got like shrimp, you pee, they'll be ramming the cage.
Okay,
Who bring it?
I'll hold it then. I wasn't planning on peeing anyway, but now I know I can't pee. We went on a submarine ride.
Here at the Triple Digit Club. This is the only time we'll be down this far. Consider
Holy
this
crap.
to be the most romantic part of our tour.
That is incredible.
So if you haven't come down here with your sweetheart, the Hawaiian word for that is ku'uipo. Gentlemen, now would be a good time to turn to your ku'uipo, look her in the eye, and give her a big kiss on the lips.
You're gonna give me a big kiss.
Oh, baby. Now, ladies, if you got a kiss there, congratulations. That is the deepest kiss your man will ever give.
Literally 180 feet underwater.
Oh, here come the dory fish on the port side. That's like that fish Dory from Finding Nemo.
Wow. We also did some other things. Of course, we went to the beach. My boyfriend got burnt like to a crisp, literally. It was funny, but then again, it was bad. While we went swimming with sharks, I got stung by jellyfish. I got by little baby jellyfish. I was super excited that we were going swimming with sharks because that's something I've always wanted to do. We were in a cage. We didn't get to do like the aquarium type tank thing, but that was okay with me because I wanted to be out in the ocean. You know what I mean? I had an amazing time. Even with me getting stung by jellyfish, that was probably one of my favorite memories. When can you just get stung by jellyfish unless you like live by the beach or something? I had an amazing time with my boyfriend. We really enjoyed it. It was amazing. We stayed there for a week and we got back and things proceeded. I went to school. I started school while I was in Hawaii, by the way. I made it through school pretty great. I actually want to talk about before school though, then we'll get into school because I want to start the timeline. Before we went to Hawaii, I want to talk about before we went to Hawaii. I'm sorry that I'm backtracking now, but before we went to Hawaii, those 3 months, now I remember what happened in those 3 months. This is like the sad part. In those 3 months before we went to Hawaii, I got to spend some amazing time with my grandfather. And that was great. I absolutely loved it. My grandfather went into the hospital in June, I believe, and we all thought he wasn't going to make it. He ended up making it out of there and went into a nursing home not too far from where I live. I was able to make it up there to see him at least 3 to 4 times a week. On August 13th, I believe it was, he fell. He was making it back. It felt like he was recovering, and he fell. And I don't know if he hit his head or what happened. He already had dementia. and he fell, and that was pretty much the end of it. I got to put him in bed his very last time. I'm sorry, I'm crying, but I'm just looking back on the year, and I'm like, wow. I put him in bed, and then we showed up, I think it was the next day or the day after, and there had been no improvement. We were, waiting on news and stuff, and we showed up there, and he was basically on hospice. He got put on hospice, I believe, like the night before we got there. I'm going to try to clean up my act a little bit so I just don't start crying. And I had talked to him while he was on hospice. He could not communicate. I talked to him and I told him, I said, Papa, and I knew he wasn't going to be able to communicate, but when I started talking, he opened his eyes. No one had been able to get him to respond at all. Not even like that. Not even my dad. Not anyone. For him to open his eyes for me, like my voice woke him, that was amazing for me. I felt good about that. But then again, it was sad. I told him, I said, Papa, if you can hear me, because they say the last thing to go is your hearing. I said, Papa, if you can hear me, I just want to let you know that I love you, and that when you're ready to let go, you can let go. And we ended up leaving. We had been there for probably an hour, and at that time we were getting ready to go on vacation. My dad was getting ready to get married, and then he was going to be going on vacation, so Papa would have been there alone for a whole week without anybody to visit him except for my brother. None of us were ready for it. We came home, I got in the shower, and I guess my dad called my boyfriend, or my brother did, I believe. My brother said Papa passed away, and I got to hold his hand and stuff before that happened that night. I got to tell him I loved him, how much I loved him, and that, he don't have to hold on any longer if he doesn't want to, or if he can't. I think he might have been waiting to see me. So that happened, and then we went to Hawaii. When we got back, it was an amazing time, but the whole time I was there, even though I was having a great time, all I could think about was my papa. And then we got home, and the day or two, I think it was the day after we got home, we had to drive down in Kentucky to his funeral. Was horrible, but then things started to change. Things started to get better. I know that my papa loved me. He always made that known, I wasted a lot of years, but I know that he knew I loved him, and he understood life, and he understood that things happen like that. I'm gonna stop crying. Okay. So I did really well in school. Things were really great. And I ended up passing with all A's my first semester back to college. And then this month has been really great. I've met all my goals this year. Every single goal that I've made for myself, I have met. I wouldn't change a single thing about my goals and the things that I've done. I have so many more goals that I'm making for myself. I don't make goals that I don't think that I can achieve, because who does that? Don't make a goal I will make $1 million this year when you work at McDonald's. That's something you should not do. Make goals that you can realistically reach, and then you make smaller goals, and then you make bigger goals, and you have to write them down. Some of my goals, like the straight A's, I did not write down, but that's something that I wanted, and that's something that I knew that I could achieve. This year's just been really good. I know that Christmas Eve this year wasn't very good. Christmas was great. I'm finishing off the year really good. Me and my boyfriend are doing great. His stores are doing great. Everything's going good. I start back to school on the 9th. Everything's just great. And I want to apologize for the emotional stuff that went on just a few minutes ago, but I wanted to talk about the great things that happened this year and then the negative things. As I was looking over the overview of 2016, and I didn't mention anywhere in it that in October, me and my mom and my nephew went to Chicago. And in Chicago, we did a lot of fun stuff, and we stayed in a hotel for 2 nights, I believe, and we had a lot of fun there, and I got to spend some time with them. I had never really went on vacation with my mom as an adult.
Fried rice, Pepsi.
Gotta get my cash. Crooked cop try to come up fast. I'm thinking the baller that I am. I talk to them. I feel like my attitude when they recognize how they see me rolling. They hate me. Controlling. dirty. Trying to catch me riding 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 dirty.
We're gonna be on the fastest elevator in North America. It doesn't feel that fast. My ears, I don't know. I don't like that noise though. It's shaky. And my ears hurt. Do this. I got it. We're here, I think. That scared me. This is noise. I don't like that noise. I'm just standing there. Oh wow. They kind of hurt my chest. We are on the 94th floor of this building. And you can see so far out there. Wow. It's like goes for as far as you can see. So we got to do that, and that was a really good time. Something else that I left out of the video from my overview of 2016 was all the quality time that I spent with my mom. I feel like we definitely rekindled our whole relationship. We grew closer than ever, and I am very thankful for that. Thank you for everything, Mom. I love you. There is something else that I did not mention about 2016, and what that was is my boyfriend opened another vape shop. And I am incredibly proud of him. I couldn't be more proud of him. He has done so good, and I'm so proud of him. I appreciate everything you do for me. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for us. I love you. I do thank you for watching this video. I really do appreciate you listening to me. I'm sorry for being upset and crying, but that was a really hard part of my life and a big part of this year. It was something that really, really changed my world forever. If you guys would, please subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing. And if not, fine. No, I'm kidding. Please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.